Look, 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 look. Today, I'm going to teach you how to enjoy your fresh strawberries for 2 whole years. Great trick.
Here we are in strawberry season, which I know many of you call frutilla. In fact, tell me, what do you call it? In Spain, there's the fresa and fresón. They aren't the same, but... Chubby one, what do we do? Enjoy them, and what if you want to enjoy that fruit and it's not in season to make, I don't know, a pie, for example? Well, then it's more complicated. You have to go for frozen ones, which always lose flavor, or buy them at a very high price. But today, I have a solution for you. Keep your strawberries fresh all year round, even up to 2 years. So today, a recipe to learn. Let's get to it.
We start by washing the strawberries really, really well with cold water. Remember to wash them thoroughly until they're shiny, and then remove the stems. If there's a lot of hard part, you can remove it too. It's your choice. After that, place them in a glass container. You know, the classic jar you've recycled from buying some other product. So you wash each strawberry and place it in a jar. With about 1 kilo, you'll get at least 2 small jars, although it also depends on their size. The thing is, then you have to add 2 tablespoons of sugar for each jar you use. So I do one here and another one there. 2 tablespoons per jar, enough quantity. Then we cover with very warm water, but not to the top, just up to 80 or 90% of the size. Leave about 1 centimeter or more empty at the top without water. That's perfect. And then tighten the lids very, very well. You know, really using your strength, come on, nice and tight. That's essential. Now, what I like to do to make sure it's mixed better is this. Turn them upside down and let that sugar that was at the bottom fall to the other side. That way, it will mix faster. And then we move on to the jars.
I'm already reading your mind. I'm sure you're thinking, what about other fruits? Well, yes, try it, for example, with cherries, and the result is also perfect.
And look how simple it is. We take a pot. It's better if it's metal, because we're simply going to place the 2 jars inside and cover them with water up to halfway on each jar. That is, if the jars are very tall. You will have to use more water. The point is to add water until it reaches at least 50% of the height of the container. And once you have it, medium-high heat until it comes to a boil, then 15 minutes and it will be ready. As you can see, time flies on the internet. You can take out the jars and use a cloth to help yourself so you don't burn your hands. We take one and set it aside, and now we come for the other one. If you do it with many more jars, the technique is exactly the same. Once you have them, you place them on a calm wooden surface, and with the help of the cloth, you tighten the lids a little more. Just in case there has been any movement or leakage, it's important that they are very, very tight. And once you have it, bam, you turn it over, and that's how you're going to keep them. So, the other one shows what I have here. I repeat, I squeeze as much as I can, nice and tight. And then we turn it over. Always with the cloth because it will still be super hot. Cover it with a cloth for at least 16 hours. Basically, just leave it overnight. And then, voila. Here you have this true wonder, the strawberries. Fresh and ready to last as long as you need. But you do need to pay attention to one little detail. The lid should be flat, maybe even a bit concave. If it were bulging out, be careful. This means you haven't sealed it right and they won't last. It's important that when you open it later, it makes
that typical pop sound,
which indicates that it would be perfect.
And look at that color. Honestly, they're nice even just to look at a strawberry color. That's always appealing. But something's still missing. Don't just leave them. What will you do? Shield them from the light? I mean, always keep them inside a cupboard or inside a box and in a cool place where the temperature doesn't change too much. So pick a cupboard that's in the innermost part of your house, leave them there, and they'll stay delicious. The ingredients are simple, but I hope you'll tell me here. Hey, what's your favorite fruit? Mine is strawberry. It might not be my absolute favorite, but it's close. I hope you'll tell me yours down below in the comments. That way we can all get some ideas together. Speaking of ideas, you know I have hundreds on the channel, so check them out. And if you're looking for desserts for that, we have Saladolandia, my dessert recipe channel with a ton of easy and simple ideas that we're all going to love. And as always, step by step, so they always turn out perfect for you. So there's no excuse you can find delicious, easy, and cheap things.
And me?
Let's put away these jars that are pure gold, pure gold, pure gold.